There we go. Welcome back here to another episode. Here we go. Warlock, level 55. As you can see, play. We're going to finish up Nightmare. We got pretty dang close last episode. We made it all the way to, Act 4, I think? I did change the build up just a little bit, so let's go over what has changed. You'll notice that our strength is down a little bit. Our damage went down just a tad, but not too much. We're now at a base of 70 versus I think like 80 or whatever we were at. We added 10 more points to this. Our health is still at 200. I've got 20 points I could do. As far as gear goes, we're using pretty much all the same stuff. We did upgrade the Serpent Lord staff. It's now 11 to 36. That was expensive, but pretty fun to do. So, like, this is really the only thing that we have that is garbage. We may do some gambling to try and get that up, but we do have quite a bit of some pretty useful stuff going on here. And then as far as the tree goes, we still have the 20 points here, the 20 points here. I do have 4 points into Hex Purge currently. And then I did one of every point here. And then while running with Devin, we were able to tame Lister, which hopefully will give us some tank ability as we go into Act 4. And that's where I'm going to do some of this gambling real quick, just so we can try and get some new boots. The time has come. You actually end up, if you don't have it in your inventory or in your box, that's why I wasn't worried about trying to grab it last time. You automatically get the Soul Stone if you need it in order to do the Soul Stone quest. So we're gonna go gamble. Or actually, first we want to go trade. She doesn't show any boots there. I want to make sure that if we buy some boots, we actually can wear the dang things. Okay, so it looks like we can get all the way up to like this kind of stuff. That actually had magic find on it. That's pretty dope. And 25% is a lot for a blue. It's pretty wicked. But yeah, so we can get some pretty heavy boots going. Nope. More lightning resist and 8 to dexterity. We're gonna put that on for now. Dang, 33% chance. Cold resist, poison resist. So we don't need poison resist. Cold resist would be pretty good. But lightning resist, I think, is more important for us right now. So we'll just get rid of that. Maybe we'll get some better drops here shortly. Who knows? Dump all that back in there. 1.3 mil is what we're sitting at right now. As far as runes go, here we go. Gems, there you go. I've tried to consolidate as best I can on both sides. But let's get into it. I did do a build loadout. There's two different ways I could do this build loadout. The first way I think is the most fun way to do it. And that would be with this staff and the entire... That's like really loud in my ears. The fun way to do it would be use this staff and then get, God dang, so much stuff over here. I'll take a shell rune. But anyway, so what we would want to do is use it. If I could concentrate for more than 5 seconds, I'll tell you what. We want to use this staff and then get the entire set of Warlock green set, because it gives us a ton of skill points for the demon tree, for our basic tree, all skills. I mean, it has an absolute metric ton. Wow, with the elites. Okay. Now, as we know, what we really want to do is basically just follow the outside line here. Because that's where the stairs are going to be. If Devin's able to get on, we may put a pause on trying to finish our nightmare run to get him caught up to us. It just really depends. I know, like, right now he's playing Call of Duty with his wife and her cousin, I think. Okay, so we're in the second area. We want to find Azul, I think is his name. Now, eventually, I will be getting rid of Lister in order to get a different demon. But for now, he does good enough, so. I like how I can see the platform over there. It just won't let me go to the platform over there. Sheesh. Nope, 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 nope. We're not doing that, bud. Yeah, buddy. Now, ideally, what we want to do is we want to get up to Act 5 so that we can just run, or get through Act 5 and be able to start running bail runs until we're in the, like, 70s-ish. And then from there, we go into Hell and try and clear it. Though at the rate we're going, we're going to be... Oh, here's big guy. But, like, look at that. We have 1 point in Lister. And this dude is tanking Izul like he's nothing. Just absolutely tanked him. And then Devin is trying out a new Warlock build. He changed from the Amazon that he was playing. He's now doing a Warlock build. He's decided that he wants to do a... he came up with his own build for Eldritch Blast. Sounds pretty dope. I'm kind of looking forward to how that build works out for him. Excuse me. I think grabbing Lister was a really good idea. This dude is just tanking hits. Okay, now we just got to find the way down. Oh, what a day. It's been a super long day. It's been a good day, but it's just been a super long day. And I think this is where we need to be right here. Potentially, maybe. Nope. It's just a hole. We'll see how well he holds up when we get to Diablo. Just run back and forth. Trying to find the waypoint, because if you find the waypoint, it's always in Act 4. This waypoint is always next to the way down. Just like the next waypoint is always where the Chaos Sanctuary is. Down. Okay. Having infinite mana, man, I'm telling you, this makes this build so dang strong. I could not imagine trying to do this build without infinite mana. I'm sure we could have made it stronger at some point, but with infinite mana... Oh, it's over here. So there's the waypoint, and it's always next to the way down. River Flame. Always, always, always. And we're about to level up. Lister's finally taken a little bit of damage. I'm hoping he regens health. Yeah, it looks like he does. I was gonna say, I hope he regens health over time. I mean, if he dies, we can go find another big boy to help us out, but I'd prefer if he lives at least until we get to Bale. Diablo at the very least. The one thing I will say that I like about the Bind Demon is, unlike a lot of the other summoning classes, the minion does not go away. It's not like Goatman or any of that stuff. It stays no matter what. None of the other summoning classes have that. The only thing that will cause you to ever have to get another demon is either because you want another demon, you absorbed this one by mistake, or they died. Now, a lot of people say I should be down here grabbing, like after I complete this quest, make a new room and come down here and grab Hephaestus or whatever his name is. Basically, it's Hephaestus from Greek mythology. Yeah, the idea that Devin has, though, is for his Eldritch Blast is to use the same skill I'm using, to use Eldritch Blast to just obliterate basically bosses, elites, things of that nature. It sounds like it may work. I'm not 100% sure on it. He got himself up to level 40 today. I had hoped that we were going to get to test it out a little bit on camera, but not tonight, it looks like. So we'll have to try it a different time. Okay. I'd hoped that was going to lead to where we needed to go, but I guess not. Okay. Let's backtrack. I want to do the forge. I had to have missed it somewhere this direction. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, over this way. Yeah, so this Hephaestus already has the cold aura, so he's also got spectral hit, aura enchanted, and extra fast, which is nice. But I don't know if we bound him if it was going to give us the hammer. So that's why I was saying we'll do this first, and then worry about getting him later. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest. We seem to be doing okay with Lister here. And a dole. Alright. Now to run all the way back up this way. Dun, 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 dun. Just so you guys know, I do have to work Sunday and Monday this week. They are morning shifts, so we will be doing our evening time stream. So from about 7:30 on to like 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in that ballpark. All right, let's go empty out the bag real quick. Get our extra skill points.
Not in town.
No. Oh, what am I doing? One to Amazon skills. We can hold on to that. I don't think I have one with Amazon skills yet. Curses, shape-shifting, traps, now Amazon. We ended up getting this really cool wand for the Necro. So it's +2 Necro skills, 1 to Decrepify, 3 to Bone Spear. I love Bone Necros. So then we get to add, like that's 2 to Curses, so it doesn't really help us. We also picked up +2 to Barbarian skills and +2 to Paladin skills. So we've got some pretty good stuff rolling with skillers, but nothing for us. Okay, sell all that. I'll be honest, the things I'm looking for primarily are going to be a shoe-socketed book, which we have a ton of books, so I'm not worried about the books because we can eventually re-roll those and hope to get something more what we want. And then, because we're going to use a rune word for our weapon, or sorry, for our book, we'll get a rune word, and then pretty much we've got everything else. We just need I want to try this out with the new set for the Warlock specifically, and I think that the lowest level piece of gear we can get is like 60, 50, 60. It's like 50 I want to say like 56, 57, 58, somewhere in that ballpark is the lowest level part of it. And like the top end, I think is like level 80 or 82, somewhere in there. And I looked it up. We have quite a while before we have access to the Warlock in Diablo 4. So we'll definitely be able to get this guy to 99 and start trying to do some real gear farming and min-max this dude up. What I like about this is I'm not having to worry about the fire immunes, poison immunes. Like, none of that is really damaging me all that much. Is in terms of me having to go slower. If we were doing the fire build, you have to worry about that because we're running it, especially this act, you run into a lot of fire immunes like these guys here. And so it makes it very difficult for you to just walk in and obliterate everything with fire. So I feel like we did good by picking this as our build instead of going fire. I feel fire is probably the best. Ooh, that's a unique poleaxe. I wonder if it's one that we can use to great effect on our merc. Flawless topaz. Portal. There we go. The Battle Branch. 7 life stolen. What do we got on him? Just a yellow with 28 to 81. 28 to 61.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that
Oh, wow. We actually lose damage quite a bit, honestly.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah.
I'll put that to good use.
That's a bummer. There. We'll just put it on us so it's out of the inventory slot so we've got plenty of room. Yeah. There we go. Alright, pick that up, jeez. We'll start picking up some town portals because we're running low. Okay. 2 more sigils to go, and we get to fight Diablo. Okay, here we go. Last one. Healing. Okay.
Not even death can save you from me.
Come on, Lister. We'll go to town before Lister dies. Nope. You don't get to use that on my boy.
Yes.
Woo. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I found out, by the way, that under Chronicle, even if you don't find it, right? So if we come look here, come on, like, where'd it go? Somebody else found this while we were running. Devin and I were doing some tomb runs to help level him up. It was a ring? What was it? I forget what it's called. As soon as I see it, I can tell you what it was, but I want to say it was like a ring or an amulet. Yeah, no, that's Manald. It was an Ami. This dropped while we were in a dungeon. Neither myself nor Devin picked it up, but it gave me credit for it. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but it did. Oh, Diablo. Come on, don't kill him, 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 don't kill him. Woo! Oh, that explains why he was useless that whole fight. Tancred Skull and the Chieftain. So this is no good for us. The Chieftain Battle Axe adds lightning damage. Man after kill, all resist, so meh. I'm gonna go ahead and trash that. What was this? 1 to all necromancer skills. Not as good as the other one we have, so we'll sell that. Okay. And now we can move on to Act 5. Let's go ahead and sell, dump, and all that fun stuff here. Doo-doo. Because we also need to buy scrolls while we're here. Do that. Not bad, but doesn't help us. There we go. Alright, on to Act 5. And here's the beautiful thing. Like, we can do the barbarian quest. Like, we're gonna eventually do all the quests, but as of right this second, the only thing we really need to do is the ancients, so we can get to Bale and start doing Nightmare Bale runs, so we can speed level.
Goodbye.
I haven't stepped foot in this place. And of course, it's going to be all skeleton archers. Okay, yep, we're just running through. Ah, it's such an issue with all these archers, man. If they were anything other than skeletons, I'd be okay. Out of my way, you stupid archers. I like how this one wall doesn't have proper textures. Really? Gonna do this stupid teleport nonsense. We did level, by the way, and we have those 2 points that we need to spend.
Power music. Demonic slaves. Demonic slaves.
What do you mean, positive? Oh wow, we have 4 skills. I know we need to max out this skill and this skill still. We'll just work on Hex Purge. Chieftain upped, not bad. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm so sorry. Okay. We are looking for the barbarians while we're out here. Okay. Could have sworn the barbarian guys you gotta rescue are out where we're at right now. I'm not seeing him, though. That's the problem. Am I wrong? Is it not here? Find the soldiers in the Phrygian Highlands, yeah. We may have to run back south here in just a minute. Because that's just free runes. I don't want to pass up an opportunity to get free runes, because then we can use it to make, you know, worst case scenario, we make lore. Best case scenario, we get the stuff to make, there's like a new rune word for a head and a chest, if we can get the right amount of runes, so... Oh, there's a pile of them. Okay, I don't see them anywhere else here. So let's just keep going up. Another little town area. So we run across until we hit the edge to see if they're up here. Oh, here's another pile of them. So there's one more somewhere. And then we want to keep going across. There's the other one.
To me.
All right. So that should have been the end of that quest too, yeah. So those two quests are done. Now we can just start running. I would. This way? It says I should still be able to go up, but it doesn't look like there's a path here. Oh, I guess there is. Okay. Ariat Plateau. Okay. Now, I'm just running through so we can get all the way to where we need to be in the next cave area. So we can continue the storyline of Act 5. Okay, almost there. Oh, there's the edge of the mountain. So it's this way somewhere. into the crystal passage. Money. Hey, look, that's just a full straight up rejuve. All right. Owie. Hey, unique ring. Could be a Minald ring, could be Nagal. What we'd really love is anything that gives us plus the skills. I doubt it's a full Kathos. Oh, that hurts. We need to go to town to empty our bags again. What I find crazy is the fact that our Lister is from normal. We've almost made it back to Bale, and he is not struggling at all to hold up against these things. Whereas our Merc is. Oh, that's what I thought. Gotta go to town now. And we can turn everything out. Turn everything in now. And we're about to level up again, which is nice. Sell that. Grab one of you. We're gonna do the ring last. Don't care about a +1 dex. Did not mean to buy more rings or keys, but I guess I needed them. Okay. Moment of truth. It is. Hey, a Nagal ring. The attack rating doesn't do us any good, but it is magic find for later. We already have a Nagal ring on. This one's 55, 3, and 21. This one is 67, 3, and 27. So it is better. We're going to go ahead and put it on there. If we were doing a magic find build, like when we start doing bail runs and stuff, I may put on the other one, but only when it's me and Devin. Because you get in a room full of 8 people, and it makes it very difficult very quickly on being able to... these are all my plus the skills. Where is... Don't I have a thing for Magic Find? I do. Yeah, it's the last page. Okay.
Not in town.
I think I'm going to get this up to 10, and then I'm going to start working on Blade Warp to get more damage. Because, like, it does give us... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because these 3 have to be 20 in order to make this do more damage. I could have sworn there was a way to make Mirrored Blades do more damage. But the problem with it is it doesn't do any damage. You only really need this to boost other skills. And I can't figure out why. I could have sworn the first time I started leveling a Warlock that this had something that gave it more damage. But, like, this needs Eldritch Blast, Mirrored Blades, and Hex Purge. So if you're going to do a cleave build, the only 3 things you need is this, Purge, and Mirrored Blades in order to get... Mirrored Blade, so this needs to be 20, this needs to be 20, Eldritch Blast and Mirrored Blades, so 20 and 20, right? To get Cleave to just do mass damage with it. So, like, the fact that I can go 2, 4, 6, 8 right here, and then dump the last 30 points into this tree is awesome. Did Dementia Beller? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. But yeah, the last 30 points we can figure out where to put in there. I'm thinking we put like 10, 10, and 10. Should be pretty good, I think. But yes, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. All right, let's get back down in there. We're almost level, what is this? 58. Almost level 58. Pick up that full rune. That was the whole reason why we had to run to town. Glacial Trail, that's, I think, where we needed to go. But yeah, again, the fact that we have a normal lister in our group and he's doing so well is frightening. I can see why Llama was saying that they may end up nerfing Bound Demon. Because it is pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, heavy boots. There's our level. I doubt these boots are what we want for the green set that we're trying to go with, but... Yeah, we're going to put one more level there, and then we're just going to start pouring points into Blade Ward till it's maxed, and then we'll finish up Purge. Okay, let's get out of here. That's not where I want to go. I'm not worried about doing Anya's questline either, just FYI, guys. I can always come back and do that. How are you doing? Oh, that's so cool. So how's your stream going? I see. So is this your favorite game? It's one of my favorite games. I've played Diablo since Diablo 1. And I've played every Diablo game, including the one that people try not to talk about, with Diablo Immortal. Yes, I've been playing Diablo since I was very young. Same with, like, World of Warcraft. I've been playing it. Yes, I figured that was going to happen with snakies and their bone spears. Wort rune. Nice. But yeah, I've been playing a lot, and I would say Diablo is one of my favorite games. It's one that until they released the Warlock, I didn't really have to think too much about because I've played all the characters. I know the builds. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do a sorceress. I know I'm gonna go either frost or lightning. The only real variant that I've tried is the Lightning Nova, which is a pretty powerful build. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. If I go druid, it's always a wind druid. I don't play any other type of druid. If it's a necro, I play a bone necro, because I like being able to lock stuff down with bone prison and beat on it with bone spears and let what summons I do have be able to do a little bit. But typically I don't really run summons with a bone necro. I let curses, corpse explosion, and bone spear, that kind of stuff do all my damage. Hit them with decrepy, bone spear. They get too close, bone prison. I mean, I've had level 99 characters in the past. It was long before I started streaming, but and it was back before Resurrected came out. My stepdad was a huge member of, we called them guilds back then, but they weren't really guilds. They were just a group of people that enjoyed playing together. And we would be constantly playing and trying to get to level 99. And we played on hardcore back then. I don't try to be that serious about it anymore. I stopped wanting to be serious about hardcore the first time I had lag be the reason I died, and not just because I wasn't paying attention, you know? Mad kudos to the people that are doing the hardcore Warlock challenge for the first 300 people to do it to 99. Like, I'm all for you guys getting there. It is definitely not gonna be me. Do you play Dementia Beller? Excuse me, beep beep, excuse me. Here's the wall. We'll go this way first. Nope, that way. Ooh. There it is. Mostly, oh, so your dad is a gamer too. Since you're such an expert at gaming and big Diablo fan, he must be the same. It's hard for me to say if my stepdad is a huge fan of Diablo for Diablo's sake. It has a essentially a collection game, and he's kind of a pack rat. So anytime you can tell him that there's a way for him to be able to get everything that somebody might want, he's that kind of gamer. World of Warcraft, he was the guy that found, like, he's the reason our guild had so much money in World of Warcraft, because he was like, oh, I can go collect these things that people want and sell them on the auction house, or buy them when they're dirt cheap on the auction house, and then turn around and resell them. So, I think it really boils down to, he's more of a pack rat, and this just kind of tickles that same same issue, I guess. But he is the reason I got into playing Diablo and World of Warcraft. So man, I haven't played The Sims in a very... I think the last Sims game I played was just called The Sims. I don't think it had a number. It may have. But it's been a hot minute since I played The Sims. Okay, we are looking for the waypoint down here before we go to the plateau. Oh, so much stuff. Sheesh. Sims 4, the new game, I think you should try. I don't know. Sims just kind of isn't my speed, to be honest. If I play games like that, I want to play like a survival craft game similar to Minecraft, but I want it to be a little bit more hardcore. So like I'll play for example, like there's God, what is hold on, I gotta pull up Steam real quick. Let me figure it out. Because it's gonna bug me now. Because, like, I've played a ton of it. So, like, for Survival Craft, If Sunsets is a really good one. If you want kind of like a piratey type. Night Rain is good if you like the more like Fey Wilds kind of stuff. What is that one that Pow Worlds is really good? There's a that's Path of Exile. For a second I thought that was Remnant, and I was like, wait a minute. So like those are the kinds that I play there. And then the Minecraft-ish one that I currently play is called Hytale. That one's pretty dope. I think I've put Hytale on the channel to see how it would do. It just didn't do very well, so we kind of gave up on it, but yeah. I think that's going to turn into a relatively good game, so we'll see. You know what? Let's grab this stamina shrine. Who are you fighting over there? Okay, there's the waypoint we needed. And look at that. Like, you really don't need any of this. Halls of Pain you could get, but like none of the rest of this really matters. You do Frigid Highlands for that quest, and then you run through Frigid Highlands to finish the Warrior quest, and then you don't need anything else until Ancient's Way and Worldstone in Act 5. By the way, what's the reason you have set the name of your channel Hilarious Guild? Well, the primary reason I came up with it is I was playing a modded version of World of Warcraft called Ascension WoW, and you're not known as, for the most part, your character is called a hero. You are not a warrior or a mage or a tank or, you know, whatever. Well, not a tank. You're not like paladin, warrior, mage, warlock, none of that. You're just a hero. And depending on what server you play on, you're able to kind of mix and match. And then they added Bronzebeard, so you were no longer a hero anymore. You were, you know, shaman, paladin, that kind of stuff. And so I went from having Gibbs Gaming, which was created by a group of people that I had worked with for a while. We were going to do a YouTube channel together. And so Gibbs Gaming was created. It was the first letter of each of our initials. That's the IC seller, don't need that. And then when they realized how much work it was going to be and the fact that it wasn't going to pay us, you know, hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars right out the gate, they were like, oh, well, in that case, you can do all the work, and then when it starts making money, let us know, and we'll come help. And since I had already done the name, I just kind of kept it for several years and slowly built the channel by myself. And I finally just went, you know what, if they're not going to be part of the channel, why do I need to have a channel name that had their names in it, essentially? And so I looked, and I wanted it to have something to do with heroes, and I wanted it to feel like it was a guild and a community. And so I created Heroes Guild, but that was technically already taken. And since I start off every stream with Hello Heroes, I just was like, okay, well, I'll throw Hello in there, so it's the Hello Heroes Guild. So
I was just gonna let you know, we're probably gonna have to do the movie next weekend.
Okay.
Ashley wants the she doesn't want to leave the babies here with Eliza, which means if something happens without a grown up. And then also we forgot Eliza doesn't get back from her competition until 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Oh,
so
okay.
We have to go pick her up. So we're just gonna try to go next weekend when
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't know what your work schedule is next week.
Sunday, Mondays are going to be my open shifts, and then Tuesday, Wednesdays I'm off. So if we want to go next Sunday, that's not a problem.
Okay. We may do that during the. Well, you said you do opening shifts, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 9 a.m. to 5.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll try to do it next weekend sometime, and then.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, we didn't even think about Eliza being gone for her flag tournament.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, I just want to let you know.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks, boss. Yeah, so I mean that's how the name of the guild got born. Was just it was a slow evolution, and I feel like it's now a me thing and not something I started because I was convinced to start it, and it feels like it's mine now. And that to me was more important. So let's see if we can take out the Ancients in one shot, shall we? Let's go to town real quick, empty out the bags, grab up some extra potions just to be on the safe side. And then we will try to take out those pesky Ancients. Whoa, requires 103 strength. We could easily get that. 30 cold, 16 fire, poison, 19 to life. Are we getting anything really from this? Life, fire resist. Yes and no. Oh, but that defense, man, is so much higher. Yeah, we'll probably go with those. Nice. And then one more. Sanders. Not bad, honestly. These are really good low-level boots. We'll hold on to those in case we make another character. Put it in here with all the green stuff. And this might be where we lose our demon. Alright, there we go. And now we can wear this helmet. So our lightning resist is now maxed out. Poison resist is 64. Cold is 52. And fire is 30. 54, 22, 75. We lose a good chunk of fire resist, but we gain cold resist. It kind of like balances it out, honestly. Because otherwise, like 54, 22, 64. It basically just swaps it, essentially, between fire and cold. And I'd rather have cold resistance, because that crap hurts. I'm going to hold on to this helmet just in case, though. Alright, let's buy up some extra potions. By the way, you've chosen a professional name for your channel, but I noticed you haven't given any professional look yet. For example, your current Twitch profile picture can be improved. If you wanted, you could get a group artwork made for your favorite Diablo characters and have your channel name written beside it. I think that would give your channel a much more professional appearance. Absolutely. It's just something that I can't afford at the moment. When I can, I definitely will. Alright, let's try to do... Okay, one's down. Two down. And then we still got to talk to everybody in town, but there we go. That gave us another level, so we get to put a point there. Now everything's going into Blade Warp. If you want, sure. My Discord name is the same as the channel name, so you are more than welcome to try and send me anything over there you want. Okay.
I can't do that here.
Fake best.
And then we want to res our guy. He's starting to get a little expensive. And talk to this dude.
Not in town.
You're the
Here we go. Sure. I won't accept it right this second since I'm streaming, but I will accept it as soon as I'm done streaming. Alright, here we go. Gotta go find level 2. Whoa. We'll take that. So much stuff. Oh my gosh, man. Let's grab that scroll of identify, because then when we can finally stop being targeted by all this nonsense. Golly, talk about density. Alright, I just want to see what this is. Yo! Yeah, buddy. Alright. Our first piece of this set right there. I'll go over it here in just a minute, but that is dope that we got our first piece. So the chest piece gives us +2 to all demon skills. So you'll see on here that we're now at +3 on everything. So demons have more health, the whole 9 yards. They've got higher resistances. They do more damage. They're easier to bind, even though we don't need to worry about that for now. Alright, here's level 2. Gotta look for the waypoint. And the fun thing is if we weren't worried about doing the quest to finish Nightmare, because that's what I want to get completed today, we could just go make a room right now, and we would be able to what you call it. Oh man, more bones, more bones. Gonna cause me to use mana pots. But we could just create a Veil Room at this point if you didn't feel confident enough to be able to get to Veil on your own and take him down and all that fun stuff. You could create a Veil Room right now and just wait for somebody to come in and help you kill Bale. I'm pretty confident the way we are right now, we could do this without much difficulty. If it feels like I can't complete it, then yeah, we'll go make a Bale Room and just start leveling up, but I don't really think we're gonna have any issues. Good thing we got that extra lightning resist. Having Lister really, really helps. Okay, that's the way down. I'm gonna put a TP there. Because I need to find the waypoint. Oh man. Alright, and here is the waypoint. And the beautiful thing is I can just go right here and then take the TP that we made. Okay.
How may I be of help?
Do that. Oh. We'll hold on to cold resist, that's fine. This can go, is this a, no, that's a yellow. That can just go in here for now. I don't really know what I want to do with all this yet. That's the troublesome part. Okay, so let me just show you the chess piece. So this is Horizon's Dominion. This is the new Warlock set. It has helmet, chest, book, boots, gloves. So we have Dominion, that's the chest piece. It has 475 defense. I believe we can actually upgrade that once. +2 to demon skills. So if you're not a demon warlock, the chest piece won't really do much to you on that front. but 95% enhanced defense, which is fantastic. I think that's kind of in the middle on the defense that it can get. Plus 83 to mana, resist cold by 20%, resist lightning by 23%, resist fire by 20%. So if we go look at our stats now, bam, we are almost done on cold resist. We're almost done on poison resist. We're capped on lightning resist, and we're half on fire. So we're doing fantastic there. But again, it gives us +2 to all our demon points. So, you know, now we're at 3 on this, which means we have a 15% chance to bind because we also have a 3 in this, which helps. We could put, like, this could go here, and now I can teleport my demon around when need be, kind of thing. So that's really good. I hope to get more of the set, because the more of the set we get, the more skill points we get. So, all right. So now we want to take our TP, and here we go, level 3. Hey, XP Shrine, love it. Oop, flawless sapphire. More bones. Ugh. Looks like there's a direction this way. Okay. Oh, moving and grooving. By the way, I will let you know there's only one other staff I will get that I will replace our current staff with if it drops. It is a +5 to all skills staff, which means we will end up using much more mana than I really want to. But at the same time, I think it will be a good item that we could swap out when we get it, if we ever get it, instead of having infinite mana. So I must say I really like the infinite mana. I know mana pots are easy to go buy and all that fun stuff, but all right. We're going to see how well we can do with our current demon. Almost done with Nightmare, and we're only an hour and a half in. quick light. Let's go heal him up so he doesn't die.
Good afternoon.
I am overburdened.
Owie! Jeez, I didn't realize I had so much crap on me. Yeah! What a cakewalk! Holy crap! We are now at 15 to 24.
The seat of creation itself.
Oh well. Mark died, that's fine. Now look at this dude. Act 1, not Act 1, normal Lister is tanking Nightmare Bale. Like, come on. And there we go. Let's go empty out our bags real quick. Go pick up those greens, figure out what they are. Deckard. Using thank you. +2 to Amazon skills. We'll keep that. This is a throwable. 4 to Dex. We'll hold on to that. 6 Magic Find. We can hold on to that. Half freeze duration. No, we can get rid of that. No. And no. Let's go dump the rest of this in here. Okay, now let's go pick up everything else.
Greetings. I can't carry anymore.
Hold on, Tyrael.
Hello.
Sigs, nice. I believe we already have that. Dang. We'll lose a little bit of lightning resist, but we gain some fire resist, enhanced defense, half freeze duration, So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop that on. Because we don't really need the dexterity, to be honest. Alright, I want to check and see if we have that shield already. I think we do. Yeah, we do. But we're going to throw SIGs in here, too. Eventually, I'll get rid of all the greens. I like holding on to them because I want to see what the full sets do again. And then once I can do the full set, I'll just get rid of them. Alright, here we go. And Nightmare is officially completed. Congratulations, HHG Warlock. LD will henceforth be known as Champion! Gotta love it. We are now in hell. Woo! Level 61. So let's do this. I want to level up. So let's create BAAL. Oh, it won't let me. Let's see, create game. BAAL 1. Nightmare. Create. Ooh, okay. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 then maybe. Well, let's go. Let's go join Nightmare. Can we find one that's running? That's been up for 19 minutes, so I doubt that. That's been up for an hour. 100% doubt that. Ah. I didn't see what the room was called, so we'll probably get to do and then have to find another room.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Do we got anybody actually running it, or they're just walking it? It looks like 58 Warlock, nice. 60 Sork, 85 Sork. First of all, why are you in Chaos Sanctuary? Let's get that cleared. Diablo is not going to drop anything good for you in Nightmare. One of these Sorks should be just tellying it. Like, look at this. It's all Sorks and Warlocks in here. But yeah, my goal is to max out this one, because that will give this more damage, right? Which means this will go up. I don't know to how much, but it will definitely go up. And then I want to put 20 points here, just because this will get more explosions and all that fun stuff. We're not really going to be putting anything else into it, to be honest. And then I want to do 10 points probably into Bind Demon, 10 points into Blood Oath, 10 points into Demonic Mastery. I don't understand why the Sorks are not just teleporting there and then opening up a portal. Like, that makes way more sense than everybody walking it. Got Frozen Sork. It looks like at least 2 Orb Sorks. Oh, hey, there's another of my type of Warlock. I think the next thing I work on is going to be a druid. I think. I haven't seen many druids as of late. Sanders Superstitions, that's the belt, I believe. Ugh. We've got a Thorns Paladin, I think, out right now. Or not a Thorns Paladin, but a Merc with Thorns. There's a level. Oh no, somebody died. We actually gonna go take out Vale.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Yeah, I picked up one thing and it wasn't even anything good. Alright, so this room was called Ball Raiders 03. So, B-A-A-L... Oh, I'm not typing. B-A-A... Gosh dang it. L Raiders 004? Oh, well, let me do that. Okay. Too long. Alright. So, just refresh. Actually, you know what? That would be a good test for our build real quick. Let's try and do a cows. Like a solo cows. Exit lobby. You know what I mean? Like, we could try that and see what we get out of it. Because we need more runes, and I would love to be able to find some more of the Warlock gear. I think that would be pretty dang impressive. We'll grab that. I don't think it'll help us as much, but... Okay, it's definitely not this direction. There it is. We got debuffed, so we lost the XP. I'd really like it if they could fix that. Because I don't think it's fair that I lose any kind of buff that I have because I get debuffed by an enemy. Like, you can't tell me that there's no way we can have multiple buffs simultaneously, you know what I mean? Like, we're already getting, like, here, now I have a shield, so that I have a buff for armor. This is a buff for my staff, so you're telling me I can't have any more multi-bubble, or multi-buffs?
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
Hello. Money. Okay. And then we need to buy another book. And here we go. Let's start up a cows. See if we get anything good from it. Ooh, a little thick. It's a little slow as far as taking stuff down, but we're doing okay. Infinite mana, y'all. Infinite mana. Let's just keep going this way. Clear out whatever's over here. Come on, I want some greens. I want some uniques. I want some runes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take all the gems I can get. We're gonna need them to upgrade our runes. Yeah. Gotta be careful with that, because that could end up getting us into a pile of cows. Yeah. Love this. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you find this staff, if you're not already playing a warlock, you should come play a warlock, because this is beyond broken. Am I doing as much damage as the fire build? Not at all. But do I gotta worry about popping mana potions every 5 seconds? Nope, sure don't. I'm gonna pick up those keys. Yeah, buddy. Lister is just doing phenomenal. Dude is absolutely wrecking. Love it. I think when we get done with the cows, we'll just go do a full boss run. Go take out Andy again, go take out Mephi, go take out... I think Dury's really the only one I don't need to do, because I don't think he drops anything useful. Alright, Cow King should be somewhere in here. Baloney!
I can't
Ooh.
use this yet.
What's giving me the extra strength on this panel? This? Yep, sure is. I want the boots. And I know I can move stuff around to pick up the boots. There. There we go, man. Getting close to leveling, too. Oh, snap. Ow, 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 ow. Come on. Oh, that was close. And that is why you don't want to use a skill that could teleport you into the middle of all of them instead of the edge of all of them. Oh. Alright, that's 2 gems. I don't want to ignore that. And a crystal sword, nice. That's money in the bank.
Yes.
Go over here, dump what we can in the box. Euphilis. Cold, fire, magic. What's our boots giving us? Lightning, fire, half freeze. Yeah, no. As much as I'd love to have this one, I just can't. I can't give up that much lightning resist because lightning hurts. So. Yeah. Just Dun, 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 dun. Want that. Then come over here and pick up the flawed diamond and that sapphire. I wonder if anybody's figured out what the drop chances are for the set that I want, so that we can just target farm the bosses that drop it. You know what I mean? We're about to level up. Come on. Dang. All right. We can go to Andy now. Okay. Run, 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 run. We want to identify anything that we picked up, sell, dump, and then start running Andy. Start trying to do some boss runs. Not bad, honestly. It's not what you want, but it's not bad. Gotta start charging the phone. It was at 18%. It was gonna die. Alright, count of 2. Here we go. We may go do Countess too while we're here. Broadsword. Unique War Axe. I doubt I'm going the right way, but stick to a wall and just go with it. Okay, before we go up, I do want to check and make sure that it's not like right next to the waypoint. Because sometimes it is. Sometimes it's literally right where you spawn in at. Yep, look at that. Told you. John. Okay, nothing there. Hey, got lucky again. Kaboom. Open the door. Wow. Lame. Like, I know it's only Nightmare, but come on, man. Rake Ska. Not bad. 38 poison damage over 3 seconds. It's pretty dope. Said Eisenhot. I think we have his sword. We'll go double check. We're still gonna go do Countess as well. We'll check and see if I have Eisenhot's blade. I do. So we can chuck that. Alright, let's go do Black Marsh for the Countess. I don't really want to start Hell yet. I want to try to get some gear upgrades before going into Hell. I mean, we could start Hell. It's not like there's anything preventing us from at least doing Act 1. But that will be tomorrow, I think. Because we're about to hit 10 o'clock, which will put us just over 2 hours on stream tonight. Yeah, I definitely want to try. Here's the Countess. We'll go do all the big, like, normal farming stuff. So we'll go do Diablo. We'll go do. I don't know if I'm gonna run another Bale because that can take a bit. We'll go do Mephi. Actually, nah. We'll finish this, and then we'll call it a night because I don't think I have enough energy to try and do all the bosses tonight. But tomorrow what we'll do is we'll do some gear farming, trying to get ready for Hell. Possibly start Act 1. Because we can definitely farm Act 1. There's a lot to do in Act 1 that we could do to try and get gear to drop for us in Act 1. Plus, I want to look up and see where potentially we can farm the gear that I want, because I want the whole set for the Warlock. Because the amount of points you get is insane if you get the whole set. Tell you what, we'll go do, after we get done with the Countess, we'll go do the Den of Evil in Hell difficulty. And then that's where we will end it tonight. I think that would be a good stopping point for us. Dun, dun, dun. Ugh. Stay out of the fire. Okay. A topaz. Oof, this place is huge. Yoink. Floor 4. Jump. God, Warlock is so powerful, man. I can't imagine us being this strong on any other class. I mean, Druid would be pretty strong just because you cast one spell and basically just run. So, I mean, there's that, but outside of that, I can't imagine any other class this early on. We're not even in the 70s yet, and we are just obliterating things. Yeah, double soul.
Yes.
I know that's not like super high up there rune, but one to assassin skills. What's our current assassin necklace? Shape-shifting, curses, just traps, and this is all skills. I think that's more important. Okay, sellable. Sellable. We're good there.
Greetings.
Okay.
I can't do that here.
Options, save and exit. Let's go do the Den of Evil in Hell difficulty. Here's what's going to be crazy. Let's look at our resistances. Look at that. Barely. And keep in mind, lightning resistance was maxed. And it's at 50% right now. Everything else is not good. And then we've got 50 stats we could dump somewhere. I'm holding off on that part. Alright, let's go run out here. And then, like, our Merc is no bueno there. I mean, he's better than we are right now on most of those. And then his damage is kind of garbage.
These creatures of darkness shall yield to me. Perish.
Okay, let's find... We're just going to stick to the road. Oh, he bit the dust. I'm telling you, if we didn't have Infinite Mana, man, this build would not be doing what it can do right now. I will say I'm happy that we swapped over to being able to do demons versus curses. I think being able to do a little bit of both would have been cool, but I can give up the ability to have curses in order for our demon to tank for us and eventually do some serious damage. Yoink. Okay. Nothing up here. Time to run south. Down. I'm falling asleep sitting here, y'all. Holy cow. Yeah, done, son.
The evil of this place departs from me.
There we go. Okay.
You have
All right. Well, I'll be honest. We would keep going if I was able to not feel like I'm gonna pass out. Streaming. We will be back tomorrow, though. So I hope to see you all there tomorrow. We are going to be working on hell difficulty as well as trying to get some more gear. Ideally, what I want to do is get more of Horizon's Dominion. This set is absolutely beastly until we can start getting the super uber, best in slot gear for this guy. This set is super good because it will give us a ton of points towards all of our skills. It gives us a lot of mana and life stolen per hit. It gives us defenses. It gives us just everything. On top of that, I need to go figure out, for example, I could turn this into something preferably for our guy so he'll stop dying. Find something I can do with a 3-socket or 2-socket helm that would benefit me or our guy, you know what I mean? So, there's a bunch that we could do that I think would be really, really good. So, I just got to kind of look into it and see what we can make and what we can do there. But we will definitely be back tomorrow. Oh, no, that was not what I wanted to click. We will be back tomorrow with another, like I said, 7:30 to 10:30 stream, somewhere around there. We'll be completely doing some more stuff in Hell unless Devin's able to join us, in which case we're gonna try and finish getting him through Nightmare so that he can join us in Hell, so that he can work on his Eldritch Blast build alongside us. I hope to see you all tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to see more Warlock content, Diablo content, World of Warcraft content, stuff like that, that's kind of what I put up on the channel. If it's something that you are interested in and you want to see a noob's point of view on it, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know I'm doing a good job, but more importantly, it lets you guys know when I go live, so make sure you hit the bell notification as well. And then on top of that, I'm over on Twitch as well, so if you want to see me on Twitch, it's the same channel name, Hello Heroes Guild. If you want to chat with me on Discord, that's also Hello Heroes Guild, so all of those. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Have fun. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.